Hello and welcome to the 10th episode of the podcast. Today is a really special day because we got our ehrengas here. It's Friedrich. That's
Hi. Should I add something to it?
yeah,
Or should I just say hi?
yeah. Add something to it. Who are
Introduce
you?
yourself to the community. Who are you?
So hi, I'm Friedrich. I'm glad I got invited here. I'm a special guest today, because I'm the first official hater of this podcast. And
Okay.
yeah,
Keep it a notch
but
down.
Okay.
but I always liked your videos, and I'm
But
glad
you
to
hated
be
them
here.
and you still like them. It's pretty
Yeah, because
contradictory, ain't it?
I'm a friend. Okay, I support them.
Oh,
You.
but you secretly hate it and now you're speaking
Yeah.
it out. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So now, what are we going to talk about? Friedrich got his own topic today.
Yeah,
What
the
will-
topics today are very interesting. We're going to talk about the World Cup finale. There is actually a Kanye West update. He got awarded something. Yeah, and Friedrich wanted to talk about some corruption scandal in the European Union.
And there was the World Cup finale. Also very important.
Didn't I say that?
No, you left it
Didn't.
out.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's like the most viral thing right now.
I know.
Like
No.
it happened just like 40 minutes ago.
I know. We're gonna cover it, guys.
Of course you are.
Who wants to begin today? Okay.
On your update.
Okay. I guess let's
Listen,
just,
you need to cut that.
let's just start
Like
off.
all,
with some-
all this those empty breaks with where no one says anything. Just cut that out.
I'm not gonna cut everything out because we have a lot of empty breaks, so it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
It's called the think break.
Yeah, of course.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
So
start
what did Kanye do this week?
Again, Kanye.
Well, I don't know if
Let's
it was this week, but recently he had another interview on Clubhouse. Yes, it does
What's
still
Clubhouse?
exist. Well, that was something people used in the pandemic to talk to each other, like group chats with like video
Okay.
function and everything. And yeah, and then he had an interview where like I think random people can come in and ask questions, something like that. Then of course, it started off with the usual being discussed, things he said in the past, but then he started with something new. He started talking about very prominent Afro-American people in history, like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, I think, and Rosa Parks. He said that Rosa Parks, like, she wasn't real. She was like made up by the government.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly why he said it. I think it has something to do with them like turning people against each other and control, and they orchestrate all that race war and everything, which honestly, to some degree, there's probably some truth to the fact that the government does control the people and probably orchestrates some stuff. Maybe with Rosa Parks. I don't think so. That it was made up. But yeah, I think that's what got the admins of Clubhouse really mad, because it was against their guidelines, their rules, and that's why they ended the interview and banned everyone who said something against their guidelines. So every anti-Semitic thing has been said to the people who said it to get banned.
Good.
Now he won an award. He won the dishonorable title of Anti-Semite of the Year by a watchdog group responsible for tracking hatred against Jewish people. Also nominated was the father of Gigi and Bella Hadid and John Minardeo II, who serves as the head of the white supremacist group, the Goyim Defense League.
So he won against the head of the white supremacist group? That's impressive.
And against Mohammed Hadid, who is I think he's a Palestinian, Jordanian luxury real estate developer.
Okay.
I don't know what he said
Interesting.
against Jews, but apparently he's also very anti-Semitic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going very downhill for Kanye.
Are you
Is
still
Kanye
a
like sponsored by some conspiracy theory group?
Like he
Dude.
beat the leader of a white supremacist group.
Okay.
This is I'm lost for words. This is it, man. This is the end.
He's officially crazy.
Well, nah. I mean, and he said another thing. He is not bipolar. He's autistic. This is what he said in the video.
Okay. Self-diagnosed, right?
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe. I don't know that much anymore about him about the latest news because it's become too much for me to handle. I can't
I
deal
understand
with this
that.
anymore.
I understand that.
I can't.
By the way, I'm sorry I cut up our ehrengas, Friedrich. So yeah, what did you want to
I
add?
want to ask Lucas if he's still a Kanye West fan or if he officially quit the group.
Quit the group.
Which group am I supposed to quit?
Kanye West fan group, fan club.
Thanks. Thank you.
First of all, I don't think there is a fan club anymore. Like on Reddit, West Sub Ever was closed down actually, and our Kanye turned into, well, I think, temporary into like a Holocaust awareness sub. So basically, yes, I can't even be a fan anymore unless I want to be an anti-Semite,
I mean,
which I'm not. So I'm not a fan anymore. Yeah, I'm not
I
a fan.
think you can still be a fan of Kanye West and not be anti-Semitic. You know, he made Congratulations.
You mean graduation? Not congratulations. Post Malone made Congratulations featuring Quavo, but Kanye West made Graduation.
Yeah, I meant yeah.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Honestly, like his music, it hasn't changed that much. Like, okay, it's still the same.
Did he drop some new music
He did
in the past
on
months?
Instagram. Yeah, with a sample from I think Donna Hathaway. Like,
Are the lyrics
I'll
anti-Semitic?
be free. Not really. Actually, not really. It
Damn.
was more of commentary to what was happening. Like he said
Okay.
something along the lines of, I tweeted DEFCON and now we passed 3. Like he turns
What's
really
that
bad
supposed to mean?
stuff.
It passed 3. He mentioned like I'm going DEFCON 3 in all Jews, right? And now it's past 3. So he's officially insane.
Wait,
I mean,
that's
I think he might be mentally not right, and I suppose you could say that he's mentally definitely not in the right place, and
yeah, of course.
you shouldn't
I mean
take him
that is
by
pretty
his word
obvious.
and treat him as someone who is mentally healthy.
Yeah.
It's something that I believe. I think, as far as what I've heard and read, is that people who know something about psychology and everything, they all say that he's obviously mentally sick.
Yeah, no, you can really see that he's not very well. So that's why I also think that Kanye West fans are not anti-Semites automatically, you know.
Honestly, I have to say the message that he spread on his former music, it's
overall pretty positive.
It's a rather positive and uplifting message. I mean, what he has done as a public person is different to that, but the music itself, I mean, had I think, rather positive effect on a lot of people. I mean, now I think it has like a sour taste listening to it because you know the man who
Yeah,
made
but-
Graduation. Yeah, he's now an anti-Semite, but on the album he actually said, "I hate these people more than a Nazi."
Yeah, it's really not the same person
Like-
anymore.
He used
Or at
to
least the same mindset.
publicly talk against them, and now he's promoting it. Basically, he's telling the Jewish people to let it go and not tell other people what they can like and can't like.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
now-
If we're just supposed to get
depressing
over the
topic, right?
Holocaust.
We
Yeah.
talked 10 minutes about Kanye again.
Mhm.
Good shit.
Yeah.
But it was good, you know.
Let's jump over to the finals in Qatar.
Sure. Like they played 3-3, right? And then they had the
The-
shootout.
this
the penalty
game
shootout.
was insane.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was
Like,
intense.
there were so many ups and downs. It was very intense. Yeah, it almost felt like scripted.
Or
So,
Team Argentina or Team France.
Messi's the GOAT. That's all I gotta say. All Team Messi.
I think both teams played really well, but Argentina deserved the win. To be
Okay.
honest, they had way more like ball possession, and
Did they?
yeah. Did you watch the game, Alex?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I
just
watched
I
the
just
last
heard like
30 minutes.
it went 3-3 and then they had the penalty shootout.
Yeah, but Argentina was leading 2-0, and then in the 80th to 90th to the 90th, yes, okay, 90th minute, France or Mbappe scored 2 goals.
That's insane.
Yeah, Mbappe scored every single goal. So
Yep.
it's very fun. Like out of those 3 goals they achieved, Mbappe shot all of them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on Argentina's side, I think out of those 3 goals, Messi scored 2.
I think he scored the most goals, generally speaking, in this World Tournament.
That's wow.
You mean,
It's amazing.
yeah,
Also Mbappe.
damn, that's impressive.
Commentators said now that they've won, Messi's officially like at the same same level as Maradona.
Oh,
Damn.
right? Really?
Really?
Hmm?
Wow.
That he can call that now he is able now he has the honor to call himself as an equal. At least is what the
He-
commentators said.
He is the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. Just gotta say what I
But
gotta say.
how old is Messi? 35?
No, I
36?
think he's 38.
Yeah, I think he's older. I think this is his last
No, he's
World Cup.
35. He's
No, 35. Ha!
but,
Is it his
For
last
real?
season? I think
Yeah,
he
he
plays for
announced
2 more years, right?
It
Yeah.
was he announced that this was going to be his last World Cup.
But I think he will play for 2 more years, right?
I don't know.
Or
Maybe.
something like that.
It was also
Oof.
Ronaldo's last World Cup.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
Well,
37.
Ronaldo is 38, so or 30.
Yeah, the
37.
next will be in 4 years, so he will then 41, 42. So
Yeah, that's
he won't play anymore.
pretty unreasonable.
That's why it was so sad, because it was his last chance to achieve his goal to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah, Neymar was devastated as well when Brazil lost, but I think Neymar is quite young, isn't he?
He's
So
30.
he will have a chance to.
Redeem
Win.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you actually watched the World Cup
Me?
or some?
Like actively?
Yes?
Yeah.
Not really. I'll just got the results from my parents most of the time.
I watched England versus Wales in an Indian pub in Mitcham.
Yeah.
That was
Indian
kind of
pub.
With me.
Yeah.
That was so cool. Well,
was
we
amazing.
sat behind a like clothing wreck, so we didn't see half of the screen, but it was okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
watched. Sorry, please continue, Lucas.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I saw like 3/4 of the screen, and 1/4 was like behind a glass wall, so there was like a visual filter, which was really cool. Like I had a very special experience while we were watching. We ate fish and chips. That was really
Yeah.
cool. And
And
there was
I
also
ordered
me
a
and Guy
fish.
pitching a pyramid scheme to one of our friends, which was
Yeah.
also cool.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, he told us like he had friends coming, and when they come, we have to leave the table because the pub was so full. But his friends never arrived, which was kind of sad.
Yeah, that was
Hmm.
very sad actually.
Yeah, but I mean,
Now that you
if
mention it,
if you pitch a pyramid scheme, it's like maybe that's just what you get.
yeah, true.
But
It's not our first time to be confronted with pyramid schemes, so
yeah.
because one of our fellow classmates actually joined one and tried to convince us all and called us all to join it. So, don't join pyramid schemes, guys. It's
Also, it's
illegal,
like,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah, it's illegal.
Yeah.
I think it's legally not a pyramid scheme, or it's a bit different, but I never understood it properly.
Is it?
No,
I
what's
think it's
funny?
illegal to found one, not to join one, right? But I'm not sure.
But if you join the pyramid scheme, you are actually a part of it, actually.
Oh, okay.
So it continues. So actually,
You're
I
also
don't know.
responsible.
No, I'm not sure if you're 100% responsible. Yeah.
Yeah, but it would make sense.
What I wanted to add to the pyramid scheme is like I was on friend's Discord 2 days ago or something like that, and they told me they had a presentation which a teacher organized it, and he said, yeah, it's a fellow friend of mine, and he talks about his company and water preparation or water conditioning. Do you know what I mean?
You
by
mean
that?
like
Yes.
water filtration?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Water
And
purification.
and he mentioned his company and all of that and his awards and whatever. And after that, he like said, you can join my company and advertise my products, and for each product you sold in that way, you get $200. And later on, they realized he was like advertising his Ponzi scheme.
Damn.
And the teacher was like outraged hearing what he presented in front of the class. He was
Bruh.
like brainwashing the whole class.
Bro.
Oh man.
Damn. But what is the difference between a Ponzi scheme and just affiliate marketing? Because if you do like affiliate marketing, then you also get
no,
like a
because
cut of the sale.
yeah, but the Ponzi scheme is like you are in a section of the pyramid, and if you're higher in the pyramid, you get more,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it results in a loss of money overall. I think it's like an imbalance of money, and that's illegal, right?
Well, it depends. If you're close to the top of the pyramid, you actually make a lot of money. You
Yeah,
just
sure,
don't make
but
money if you're at the very bottom.
yeah.
So yeah. But it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's pretty wild because you like betray all your friends. You want to like convince them to join, and
If you're ethically right, you don't like get your friends to join it because that's just
yeah, of course. But you need
an
like,
asshole move in that kind of sense.
yeah, of course.
Greetings to our fellow friend, who's now not in the school anymore.
Yeah, he left in the 4th year out of 5.
But he now, I think, continues in another school,
Oh, so
as far as I know.
he can continue?
Yeah,
he
but I
went to
think
school.
I think he does his lesson in the evening.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
okay.
So he joined just in evening school.
Yeah, somehow.
Oh, okay.
Something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
didn't he
What I-
finish it though?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
man.
had like half a
I
year.
th-
I mean, like 1.5 years left.
One,
So.
1.5, yeah.
I
Whatever.
think
Let's
those
move
people
on.
have I want to add something. I think those people have like a different mindset or state or position of living where they have the opportunity and the background to afford it that they can quit school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
are able to quit school wi- without hesitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, let's move
But I
on
want to jump back to the
to
World
what?
Cup because I
Oh,
was quite surprised that Morocco reached the half finals.
yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Also, it was a shame that they didn't win against France because like history repeats itself and like, do you know what I mean? With France being the col
Colin.
colonies in Morocco and stuff like that.
Yeah, France is a
Even though
pretty big.
Spain,
France is a pretty big like political influence over Morocco too.
Yep.
So be would have been like a sign of independence and freedom if they won, but they didn't.
but
But
Yeah,
they
but
yeah,
actually
like
won against Spain, and Spain was a big colonizer of Morocco for I don't know how many hundreds of years, and they always had those clashes and wars against each other, and was a small win for Morocco.
True.
Yeah.
So
let's
now that
also
we
actually
that
come into the locker from Morocco and congratulate them on their good performance.
I don't know actually.
And as far as I know, he did, which was pretty cool. Like, just imagine the French president just coming in casual and being like, "Yo, you guys, you did great. Proud of you."
I haven't heard of it actually. I only knew that Macron watched the semifinals and the world
Macron
final.
also watched the grand finals.
Yeah, yeah. But I think it's important to mention that Morocco is the first nation who entered the semifinal as an African and Arab country. It's astonishing.
Yep.
Okay.
True.
Well, now that we are talking about politics, you wanted to talk about the corruption that is taking place in the EU right now.
Yeah, so there is a corruption scandal in the European Union, and it's suspected that the Greece vice president has taken some bribe money. So it's suspected that a Gulf state tried to take influence in the EU institutions, and in Brussels or in Belgium, the Belgian police have arrested 4 people, and among them there was the European Parliament Vice President Eva Kaili, who is from Greece, from the Social Democrats, and they found 600,000 euros in her, I think, apartment,
Damn.
and she got then arrested. Few days later, she got she didn't step down, but she got voted out of office,
Okay.
and she's now only a normal MP, and that's it. I think Greece as well froze her assets, and it shows that some states like Qatar try to take influence, but the EU institutions work, and the EU institution itself has like a rather low corruption rate.
Okay.
And I think it's quite astonishing or funny is the actual vocab fit, because Orban then posted on Twitter that good morning to the European Parliament. And then they said the EP is seriously concerned about corruption in Hungary as a meme. And I think it's quite funny that a state like Hungary posts this on Twitter because Hungary has a really high corruption rate. And I think it shows that the democracy wins.
Okay.
Like, for example, the president of the European Parliament, Roberta Metsola, said that open, free, democratic societies are under attack, and it shows that democracies actually work, and not like illiberal democracies such as Hungary.
Okay. What did they want to accomplish with the bribe?
You mean Qatar?
Yes.
So actually, Qatar now threatened the European Union to freeze, how should you call it, gas imports to European Union. They threatened the European Union, but they tried to take influence by paying, for example, the vice president or lobbyists, whoever, who then root for Qatar and who are campaigning for them. For example, Eva Kaili had a speech, I think, in November, where she talked about how positive, how the World Cup has positive effects on Qatar and why it's the perfect opportunity to cooperate with Qatar or something like that. She mentioned in the speech, and Qatar tried to take influence by, for example, taking. There were, for example, some delegations in Qatar that Qatar will become a visa member, so that they,
Okay.
without any visa requirements or document requirements, they can enter the European Union. But those delegations now then left Qatar or haven't even entered, and those dialogues have now been quit.
Wow. So there's a lot going on in the background right now.
Yeah, but actually, the European institution have a quite strict register and laws against corruption. For example, vice president and president have to register, or lobbyists have to register if they enter the European Parliament or some European Union buildings, and they have to register so the public can officially know who talks with whom. And that's why it's quite hard and difficult in the European Union to take bribes. So it's possible,
Okay.
but it's difficult.
Well, it's actually very possible when 600,000 euros of bribe money was exchanged. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Do you think Qatar accomplished its goal with spreading propaganda and selling more gas to the EU? Or was it all destroyed now that the EU found out about it?
So first of all, it's not official that Qatar is the Gulf state who took influence or tried to take influence, but there are many like suggestions which assume that Qatar is the country.
Okay.
As well, for example, I think the husband of Eva Kaili told the police that it's true that her wife or girlfriend took bribe money. And there's some newspapers who are writing that Morocco tried as well to take influence in the European Union. But those are only assumptions. But I'm not sure if Qatar was able to increase its influence in the European Union. You must say that Qatar has somehow a big influence in general because they have such high gas reserves that they are quite powerful.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting stuff. We can actually wrap up the podcast here if you want.
But first, we should thank Fritzi for
Yeah,
staying in.
thank you for joining us. It was very fun. You have a lot of knowledge about politics. It was very interesting to speak with you. Thank you.
thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, who wants to do
Hey,
the
guys.
outro?
Sure, do it, Tristan.
Me?
Do
Okay.
it. Do it.
Thank you
Do it.
everyone for listening and watching on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
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 Bye.